What's up, guys? Welcome to part 151 of StreamWorld. Yeah, you're probably wondering, Josh, what on earth was episode 150? Well, you see, I've literally just had the really spicy Pringles, which are cheese and chili flavored, and I think I choked on like a tiny part of it, and I started coughing, and like to the point where my face literally went red, and like my mum was just sitting on the other side of the sofa looking at me going, oh my god, what has happened to him? Yet again, my mum's boyfriend's just demonstrating this really weird video, man. And I'm laughing at that, as well as almost choking on a bloody Pringle. And so all of us are just collectively laughing at each other. Because Mum and Jay, my mum's boyfriend, are both laughing at me, and I'm laughing at what Jay's just done. Oh man, it's funny. But anyways, so episode 150, which might still be premiered now. No, definitely no. Wait, it might still be up actually. Hold on, let me check Google real quick, because I set it as a premiere, and it was supposed to be. Yeah, I think yeah, it's still going. Look, oh, it's still going. As you can see, we've got all this Gusty Garden Fusion. So as you can see, when we press this, yeah. For some reason, the quality's really bad. I apologise for this, like genuinely, but when I record the original video, the quality was decent. Like the quality was like what you're watching now. But I've always had issues when recording, where the quality drops and the frame rate drops as well. So, still watching? Video will pause soon. Yes. Thanks for confirming. It was NBC Kingdom 1. So as you can see, it started pretty much 55 minutes ago, and for some reason it had like a countdown. I don't ever remember putting a countdown in there. At least that was just YouTube providing me. Also, have I gone up by a subscriber? I can't tell. Can't tell whether I was always at 131 or whether I was at 130 when I last checked. My brain's gone. Right, anyways, let's boot up Minecraft. And as you can see, sorry, we were where we last started from last episode. So yeah, so this village, which I'm pretty sure you've seen this location many times before, because I did a few achievements there, is literally right there, so this will extend over here and over there, and even connecting up with that area over there. That's my plan. So like there'll be like water villages, and even villages that kind of interfere with the forest, which will look amazing in my opinion. And yeah, we'll even go underneath the rainbow. Like I'm planning in the future, once I'm completely done with StreamWorld, and I mean this world, not the series. When I'm completely done with StreamWorld, as in like there's nothing else for me to stream on here, I've done everything, I've cleared everything. My plan is that I want to start a new world with loads of mods and just see how crazy it gets. Like stronger mobs, better tools, better generated structures as well. Try and make the game more fun than it is now. Because at the moment I'm running out of ideas, but I'm not quitting because I'm dedicated to doing this. It's not something else. What the hell? Oh, but anyways, right. I was gonna say what was I doing? But I'm just loading in all the chunks so it doesn't lag. And also, I saw some TikTok the other day but the new flavour of Prime has been teased by Logan Paul and KSI, where the actual Prime logo actually glows up in the dark, which, man, I want to get my hands on that. Because apparently it's going to be a Sarah apple, and I like Sarah apples. Yeah, I do. But yeah, get my hands on that bottle will probably be very difficult. And real quick, I'm gonna change the design of the bottle, because well, just by seeing the video, I now know what the bottle looks like. Because this was just a concept design that I was going for. So as you can see, it's got all this. So yeah. So you'll pretty much be able to see how I even... Wait, no. I swear I did it for a stream where I showed you how I even decorated this. But anyways, slash fill from there to here. Green underscored wall replaces... Wait, what? Oh, whoops. I've got the underscored. Boom. So... now I just have to get into my position and then let the magic happen. And that sounded weird out of context. And boom, there we go. So pretty much this is what the next Prime bottle will pretty much look like. But just for even better effects, light level 5, how... No, let me do light level 10. Much better. Alright, I'm not doing it too bright because, you know, it doesn't glow that brightly. It just has to be visible from, well, from a distance. It has to look like it glows in a way. So yeah, this is pretty much the new... If I could find the video, I would show it, but yet again, I want to focus more on the village, because it probably will take me a couple of episodes to finish the village, because this village is going to be massive. But there won't be like thousands of villagers there, only because just by the amount of villagers down here, it lags the game badly. You can see the stream pretty much lagged then when I took a step over. Right, so another thing I want to do is so from here, this point right here, I need to get rid of these pandas, man. They don't belong here. There's a bloody jungle over there. So slash fill biome from there down to here. We'll fill it with the mushroom fields. And weirdly, I think that's pretty much the same as plains, right? Okay, let's not get too ahead of myself. So this is going to be pretty much a small little mushroom biome, which will be... Damn it. Alright, so you can kind of see that the leaves have slowly changed colour a little bit from their natural forest colour, which looks like that. There's a goat. Oh, that's the one I bred, right? Are you missing a horn? You fucking ain't. Alright. Alright, where was I again? Oh yeah, let me just back down here. What level am I on? I'm on 71. So if I set that to 71, fly a little bit up here, keep doing it until it tells me I can't. There we go. So 76. So I guess we're going up in fives. So now we go to 81. Great. So now we're gonna drop down a few levels so we can. Oh jeez, feels like I'm growing like a really faint beard right now. Like my skin feels a little bit rough, and I can feel the hairs as well. Jeez, that might be a bit of a bad sign, but don't matter. Okay, so 65, no 66, sorry. We'll drop that to 61, and now we'll drop it to 56. Dang it. Okay, that'll do for now. So from here, so from there to there, we'll fill it with mycelium, which will replace it will replace grass block. Well, grass blocks for a plural term. There we go. So I just need to figure out where the other place is. Details. Why is the biome blend on 5x5? That is not. That was not supposed to be like that. Oh wow, I did not expect it to be this big. Jeez. And do not take that out of context, please. I'm playing. Right, anyways, let's dig down a few, like that. And, oh, right. Let's build up a couple blocks higher. How about that? Oh, that don't look too bad, actually. You know what? That looks really cool. So, well, first mistake is that we've still got a couple of patches which pretty much, well, yeah, it says mushroom field, so yeah, pretty much I just need to go around, look for any bright spots like this and just fix it. And yeah, another notice, I'm going to have to fix the blooming trees as well. There's too many of that. And by the way, the path will interfere with the mycelium biome because why not? I mean, we don't have mushroom villages yet, so why not be creative and just do it myself? Ah, shit, my foot's going numb. One moment, let me just, that's better. Right, so next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set the game rule, random tick speed, set that to 3000, which means that everything will just basically speed up apart from, you know, apart from the night cycle, because I've currently froze that and pretty much in vanilla Minecraft you can't really. So from this spot here to my location, air will replace oak logs. Oh, oak log, sorry. We'll do that for now. So of course this is confusing. Why is this not been turned to mycelium? It looks pretty cool, to be fair, but you know, we can't be having that. No way. No way in 20,000 years. Too big. Oh my god. How big did I set this thing, man? Well, don't know. I'll just keep on. Yeah, you see that now? You see? All the logs just pretty much... Oh, missed a fuck ton. Like, can I run commands if I'm underground? So if I sit here, can I still... Position's not loaded. Fuck. Okay, let me just suffocate myself and... No blocks were filled. Huh? What do you mean? There's logs right down here which haven't been replaced yet. And yeah, again, it's nighttime, so yeah, because it's night. Oh yeah, I forgot. Slash game rule. Do daylight cycle is true. I only set it as false because of, you know, episode 150, which was the relaxing session. Oh, in all seriousness, the only reason why I did that stream was because, just in case if anyone who is like a subscriber or a fan or anyone in this entire world who likes Minecraft and, you know, feels relaxed looking at like peaceful images of like Minecraft worlds, well, boom, there you go. That's the reason why. It's just, the thing is, I don't know anyone who's, you know, killed themselves or committed suicide, but I do know others who have, or who do know people who killed themselves because they were under stress and all. So that is why I made the video, just as a way to kind of relax people in a way, just to kind of calm them down by looking at visuals of my world, my success in this series, and yeah, pretty much for every view that you get and for every music change you get, you'll feel something which makes you feel relaxed and calm and just kind of, you know. And another thing is, if you check the description, it'll describe the reason why I made it and a couple links on how to kind of calm yourself down. It's not like a sponsor or anything, which I wish I had, but I just don't. It's just a way of me being thoughtful, because, you know, suicide is no joking matter, because it kills many people every year, which is scary, because, you know, imagine if one of your loved ones just suddenly just vanished and you found out the next day that they killed themselves because they were stressed out. Like, that would be genuinely it would be terrifying for literally nearly everyone. But, you know, some people, you know, some people are fine with accepting that people do pass away due to feeling stressed and all, but others will face grief and, you know, will become basically sad. So that is why I stepped in, to try and help people who are feeling sad. And, you know, I've even got a link to an NHS website which pretty much, you know, tells you how to calm down. And yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. Oh, for God's sake, why, Caden, why? Just out of nowhere, sing Firework by Katy Perry. How about you sing it, Caden? Because I don't think I've ever heard you sing a single song, ever. Like, genuinely. Like, I literally sing nearly every day, to be fair. Singing's just a way of escaping... No, it's not. It's not. I was going to say it's a way of escaping reality, but to be fair, it kind of is, because there's some songs that I listen to where it genuinely feels like I'm not even, like, on Earth anymore. It feels like I'm in some sort of, like, universe where music is like the strongest strength that any person could ever have. Like, something that's actually really sad, like, is, like, it's, like, the ages can vary between, like, stress. Like, it's not just kids, it could be adults as well. Which is why the sources given in the description of the video are... keep coughing because that blooming crisp that was in my mouth earlier clogged in my throat. Like, yeah. It's for everyone. And another thing is that if you do know anyone who's struggling from stress, don't be scared to ask them to, damn it. Don't ask them, no, don't be afraid to ask them, how's your day been? Because genuinely, that might change the entire human themselves. Like, they could be having the worst day in the world, but just by saying, how was your day, could change them, could make them feel more positive, and, you know. And only recently, this will feel weird me saying this, but only recently I've thought to myself, I need to be supporting everyone more. Like, as in, because, like, say for example, because this was kind of true, this did happen to me, but say for example, I wanted to date a girl. Like, we've been friends since, I don't know, start of potentially year 7 or year 9 or year 10 or whenever, how long you know them for, and you really like this person, and they sort of like you back in a way, but they're too shy to tell you. And the next thing you know, you find out that that girl is with another guy, which means your chance is pretty much screwed with getting out with her. Because recently that did happen to me, except I haven't known the person since whenever. I've known her since year 10, and I also remember her from year 9 when she first joined. She was completely different, man. Like, she had nice blue hair, which she hated, apparently. she told me when I mentioned it to her, she basically said, "Stop talking, please. I don't want to be reminded of that time." And of course, I was just joking about it. Like, I wasn't being serious. I wasn't making fun of her at all. Just a little thing that I remembered about her. But I understand that you can't really get everything in the world. There are some things you'll have to drop, and that's why that girl who I'm talking about now is still my friend, even though she's dating another guy. You know, like, we'll still talk now and then, but not as much, because, you know, I respect the fact that she spends more time with her boyfriend than me. Which, fair enough, because I can't argue with that. Because, I mean, if I was dating another girl, and one of my girlfriends, you know, 2 words, was talking to me saying, "Yo, you want to play out?" So I'm like, "No, I'm with my girlfriend, man." And they just suddenly get all pissed off, and they're like, you spend too much time with that girl, and yeah. It's kind of complicated, but it all makes sense in my head. And if I knew a really, like, if I knew a better way to explain it, I would, but I don't. And I know that the person who I'm talking about right now will probably most likely see this clip, since it's 20 minutes in, and most people stop watching it about half an hour, so it gets boring. Which I do understand. I'm trying new things out to try and make my streams less boring by basically socialising, well, not quite socialising, but interacting with the viewers, and, you know, because that's basically, this is the reason why StreamWorld actually exists. This world isn't for me. This world is for everyone. Like, if you want me to build something in the world, You tell me, and I'll do it. Of course, it has to be appropriate for... What the hell? Wait, hold on. What biome's this? Is this the plains biome? So, okay, we're in a forest. Is this the plains? Oh, it is. Why does it look so... Why does it look so... Oh, I don't like that colour. Like this is what I prefer the plains to be, and the forest is a little bit brighter, and then the jungle's nice lime green. But this is just disgusting, man. Like this is a nice colour. This is what I associate forests being, because this is a mushroom field here. See? 392 entities from all those trees. Jeez, man. So yeah, another thing is that you don't be a nasty person if you don't get what you want. You know, say for example, well, a good example was me when I got my exam results. If you saw me on that day, which I think the only person who did was Ethan Reeves. Well, one of my best friends, but sad thing is he's a bit socially awkward. He doesn't really socialise with people. He just stays silent. But me and him, we have a good companionship together. Like we both, like I used to have a little bit of banter with him, with Alfie Perks, who I preferably don't really want to speak to anymore, because of all the shit he put me through, and you know, a little cocky, you know. But yeah, so me and Ethan, so we've been friends pretty much since year 9. Like that's around the time when I met Alfie, and then Alfie was already friends with Ethan, and then them two had a little bit of banter. I kind of joined in a bit. We both basically sort of picked on Ethan. It wasn't bullying style. It was more of taking the piss, and you know, well, Alfie took it to a whole new level. He'd throw food all over him and do shit to him, and you know, I did say I wanted to fix him before the end of year 11, and of course, as always, I failed because he was too lazy, and you know, I wanted to take him out to like go-karting, and he said, "Can't be arsed, man. I can't be arsed to leave the house." And I was like, "Lad, this is for me," and you know, pretty much just left it there and moved on. But seriously, my birthday this year was amazing. Like nobody said happy birthday to me, which is pretty sad. But yet again, I'm kind of happy that didn't happen, because it's a little bit awkward, man, when everyone's just there singing a copyrighted song. Yeah, it is copyrighted. And yeah, you've just got to sit there for a whole 20 seconds just for the song to finish, and then everyone just claps, and you're there like, what? What's going on? And yeah, just gets awkward. I prefer it when only my family sings happy birthday to me, nobody else, because yet again I feel excited in a way. Right, anyways, so mycelium replaces grass block. I want to focus more on, because I said I was going to be building a village. Do you see a village? Well, do you see a progression of a village? No, of course you don't. Only because I haven't even started building it yet, which is pretty stupid at the moment, because this episode is dedicated to me building a village, and at the moment all you've seen me do is just talk about my previous episode, and also some other things as well, which I've completely forgotten. Ow. That can hurt. So yeah, this is pretty much a genius idea for what I'm going to do. Alright, well, first of all, I want to have a little whiz round and see if there's any, you know, because if there's any trees that are touching the mycelium area, we're not allowing that. So you can see this is perfectly out of the, well, out of the zone, as I call it. Well, no, as I will call it. So anywhere that counts as a mushroom field biome will be replaced with mycelium. If it's a forest or the plains, it'll be grass, for obvious reasons. I'm having a little browse around, and what I'm looking at so far, everything is beginning to not look like Christmas, don't worry, but we're a few months away, you can wait. Everything's starting to look good. So yeah, this is basically the zone we're going off of. But yet again, I want to wait until it turns nighttime, so I'm able to see properly where the extra mycelium pieces are. But at the moment, the sun has only just risen. So what I say we do now is begin the village. So, well, no. First of all, we need to. There's something I forgot to. So that's one thing. The next thing is to replace all the grass, since grass and flowers don't usually generate in mushroom biomes. It's a bit weird to start off with, but we can always fix that. I mean, first of all, I want to make it so the grass kind of wraps around the entire block rather than just not one side. So yeah, get rid of that. Just to make things look even better, you can kind of see it looks like a hill now. And all this kind of stuff here, no, we ain't touching that. No way. So, now, we're going to replace all the grass with brown mushrooms and the flowers with red mushrooms. Why that combination, you ask? I don't know. It's just something I thought of. And they turned to Yoda then, what the hell? So, what is the lowest point at the moment? So that's it right there. So slash fill, not fill from there to my location, brown, it's called mushroom, will replace grass. So you can see there's none, like always, and you know, I've had my phone on for a while. Let me put a bit of music on just to kind of boost up my energy. Like I mentioned earlier, I use music as a way of motivation. So as you can see, if I'm holding a very dull coloured grass in my hand, so if I stand here and do this, it turns it into a mushroom. So now we just pretty much travel to the other side of the field, and I've only got to press 2 buttons. / well no, 3 buttons actually, sorry. / up, enter, and voila, look at that. So pretty much we've got a work in progress mushroom field going on at the moment. As you can see, yep, I understand. Can I please? There we go. Right. So let me have a little look around, see if we've missed anything. Of course, it's obvious. The flowers, I understand. Okay, there we go. And next up is the dandelions. So we replace the dandelions with red mushrooms now. So there we go. Dandelion. So only 4 at the moment. Strange. It's 14. Yeah, you can see there's like a patch. There's a patch of red, patch of brown. Well, there's more brown than red. That's not racist. Well, to be fair, it wouldn't be. So yeah, let me come over here now and place that. Boom. There we go. And it won't just be the dandelions. It'll be the rose bushes as well. So if I drop on down over here, get a little bit low, and rose bush. So it won't place them on top of each other. You'll just pretty much do that, and that's it. We're done. The mushroom biome is pretty much complete. There's only one thing missing, and it's that we need the large mushrooms. Ooh, what? No shit, Sherlock. Some of you are probably screaming at me right now. So yeah. So when looking at, so let me go for a reference image real quick. So that should be here. Perfect. Mushroom biome. So here we are. Please don't give me Terraria, because it's the wrong game. Mushroom Village is real. Oh, this is a Toy Cat video, isn't it? IBX Toy Cat, yeah. I recognise the text and something else, yeah. So when looking at a mushroom biome, so as you can see, 1.17, which was 2 years ago. Damn. So you can see there's a variety of red, brown, and pretty much shit ton of mycelium. But you can't quite see, but there probably is a few mushrooms. Yeah, you can see. There you go. See. But on the contrary, it looks like in this image that there's more red than brown. So that's pretty much kind of a contrast to the fact that we've got loads of brown mushrooms here and barely any red. So yeah, let's get to work. So I'm gonna put the bone meal in my offhand like that, and I'm just gonna, oops, and then I'm just gonna keep bone mealing until bam. Look at that. Got ourselves a mushroom house. Well, a mushrooms now. It will be a mushroom house eventually. And to be fair, I don't really think I have to place any brown mushrooms. I pretty much just have to walk up to a few and just bone meal them. So yeah. But as you can see, there are loads of like empty patches over here. Ow, that kind of hurt. Right. Oh, another thing is that I want to try my best to keep the mushrooms inside the biome and not, you know, let them overflow into the forest. Because even though in dark oak forests big mushrooms do spawn, I know that. I'm not stupid. But preferably, I would rather the mushrooms stay in their biome. Oof, my arm's going a bit numb. Why is this not growing? Like, surely this could grow tall enough to just reach. Better. So now pretty much, you know, that's what I was hoping for, rather than it not interfering with this. I'm sounding a bit upset here, but I'm not fussed. So I'm pretty sure this would just be on the outside. No, on the inside. Sick. So they're just like trees basically. So if I bone meal this, it'll pretty much it'll be in a similar shape of a tree, but except it's not a tree. It's a mushroom. So kind of hurt. So yeah. So the one thing that makes mushroom biomes is pretty much has to be the mushrooms, the big ones. Because without them, what makes a mushroom biome? The mycelium, sorry, not mycelium. The mycelium, the mushrooms on the floor, which also count towards the other mushrooms, and you know what? Right, we'll do 3 more of each, and then we'll call it off. So 1, 2, well, 1, 1, 2, and we'll place that there, and 3. All done. So now we just need to do 2 more for the reds. So 2, and finally 3. So after all that, it's beginning to turn nighttime. Perfect. And this is pretty much what the mushroom biome currently looks like. So yeah, pretty much we're getting there now. So we're getting into the stage where it's beginning to look like a mushroom field. But now that it's nighttime, it's currently time to go have a look around the edges, and we'll see if we can find little pieces of grass like this, which needs to be changed into this. So how I know, let me not skip to the point. So you're probably wondering, Josh, how do you know whether it's a forest or a mushroom biome, like grass type? Well, you probably won't be able to tell if your eyes are like very weak, unlike mine. Mine are very strong. Apparently, I've got vision, which is apparently better than 20/20 vision. According to the doctors, my vision's pretty much perfect. So you'll probably notice this is a good example here. So if I replace all this, so you can sort of see the difference if I turn the GUI off. There's your clue. So you can pretty much see that both pieces of grass are the exact same. However, one's a lighter tone and one's a more darker tone, and that is how I can tell, because the brighter tone is the mushroom biome. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So all I've got to do now is have a little rotate round the entire. I have to go around the entire edge, replacing everything that is incorrect. I will admit, for spicy Pringles, even though I'm not a big fan of chili, not the country, the food. To be fair, I've never really been to Chile. I want to go to Chile. I bet you it won't be chilly. It'll be scorching hot, of course. I'm not stupid. I'm going to be genuinely honest with all of you right now, but it's actually really difficult to do what I'm doing right now. Well, for starters, I just realised, because this is a mushroom field, does that mean that mushrooms will start spawning? Because if so, that would be awesome, man. Genuinely. Oh yeah, and towards the edges there will be no mushrooms placed. It'll just be barren and empty. Except in these areas here. Because seriously, we need more red mushrooms. Oh yeah, and the trees around it will be... They will be destroyed. Sorry, Mr. Beast. And of course, I have no money to donate. So that puts me in a very, very bad situation. Oh boy, I guess I'm going to have to join a Mr. Beast video to earn some money. Yet again, Mr. Beast probably doesn't even know who I am. Which is understandable. I mean, Jimmy can't really know everyone in the world. I mean, he knows a folk from bloody Australia. Yes, I mean... Okay, so... This is currently what the mushroom biome looks like. So, yeah, that's it. So that is what we're going to be going off of for now. Oh, shit, my back. Actually, I want to have a little investigation. So this is the rainbow right here, the one which I built a pot of gold underneath. And yeah, so this area right here, this is not the rainbow. However, this area right here is. I just realised I'm 3/4 of an hour into the stream and I haven't even built a single house when I said this will be a village. So you know what? Well, I'm done with the mushroom thing anyways. Let's get to work. So, of course, we've got the plains, we've got the forest, and we have the mushrooms. So those are 3 biomes which will basically be active. Another thing is that we have a massive dam right here, which, for effect, there will be some villagers on top of the water, but yet again there'll be some under the water, if you know what I mean. So, along with this little passage, which basically goes on top of itself. Well, I want to tweak it first. So that's better, because now it kind of goes on top of itself. So, there we go. Gotta be careful not to fall off, because you will take damage. I'm also going to build another area here too. So... So there we are. Well, we've got a bit of an issue, so let me fix that real quick. Won't take long. Just gonna tweak the terrain a little bit and make it a little bit sharper like that. We'll just destroy all this, lower it down. Perfect. Now, let's get building. So right, so these are going to be the stairs going up to here. And then of course, this is where... So this is where the path will, you know, continue. Because the village will basically be... This will be one massive village. It will contain loads of houses, but a very small population. Because I don't really want to lag the server to the point where my computer just kills itself. And when I say that, I mean crash. So, yeah. I don't want any of that to happen. So, place some blocks there. You'll see what I'm going for in a sec. So what we have to do now is pretty much dig all this out here, because basically all this used to be like a hill which went down to water, and then I kind of just got rid of it all and just flattened it all out, just like the entire area over here. This is all nice and flat. So I'm going to add a bit of depth over here. So, there we go, like that. So it basically extends out all the way over to here. So, yeah, it'll look like that. Except, not that. Like that. We'll do the same over here. Like that. Don't know what that was. So that area looks a little bit better. Do you know what else we can do? Which is better. I've just noticed. we can make this even flatter in a way. There we go. Even better. No. Oh, that's wrong. So, there we are. So now this path will connect to this path, and also I've pretty much started the village already with that house and this house. This was customly made. So let me pause that. So the concept I went off of was basically, so this is basically the kind of houses I used to build, like on my old. You know what? I want to tweak something. Since I've noticed that there's only one door here, but there's two up here. It looks cool, but no. Just no. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to block, well, do that. Looks better, right? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. But in my opinion, it does look better. No, actually. No, I think if we did the inner doors like that. No. So, no, actually, no. An even better idea is if we do that instead. That looks, yeah, I agree, that looks better. Well, I said I agree to myself. That's when you know that I'm in control of everything on this world. Not you. But anyways, so now that this path is connected, build two out like that. And then we make the corner. Look, genuinely, I thought that I probably wouldn't be able to fit a stream in today. Only because, like, I spent like a few hours last night, probably up to about 4 o'clock in the morning, basically working on episode 150. Which, man, that killed me, genuinely. When it got to about 4 o'clock, my brain was getting completely fried to the point where I genuinely forgot what I was even doing, and I even forgot where I was. Like for a second, my brain went like that, and I went, "Whoa!" Genuinely, I was holding my head like, "How long have I been in this room for?" Because if you didn't know, I genuinely spend probably most of my days in this room and my other room at my dad's, only because I just have nothing to do. My friends are useless, and they don't get their lazy asses out of bed, or even out the house. In some cases, I just want to play out. I don't care what we get up to. I don't care whether we, well, I would care if there was to rob a bank. I would care for that because, you know, my mum works for a bank, and ooh, geez, that's a bit of a risk. But like, say for example, we go to a park, we go for a bike ride, we go on a bloody holiday or vacation wherever you're from. I don't give a fuck what we do, just as long as I have fun, and I'm not getting picked on. Like, this is why I need new friends. Like, some people, they say they can't play out. Like, some of my friends say, nah, I can't play out. I'm doing this and that. And then yet again, I find out they did play out. And then I'm just there like, I give up. Like, not all of my friends are useless. Like it's just the majority of them. They're just lazy, man. I need friends who are just like me, who also are lazy because other people are. Like, I don't like going out on my own on my bike. I genuinely don't. I hate it. It's the most boring thing in the world. Like last time I went out on my own, all I did was I went to the Nissan near me, grabbed a can of Prime, which was the orange and mango flavour, sat down on the bench, drank it, spoke to this kid who knew me just from school, and he tried interrogating me in a way, but I let that slide, and I asked him a few questions which he didn't really want to answer, which made us both even. And the kid was probably about 12 or 13 at least, because, yeah, I do know him. His name's Alfie, and yeah, so pretty much we're even. There we are. Maximum. You see, everything will look way smoother now. Like, look at that. That's perfect. You know what? I'm running out of time, because once everyone goes to sleep, I just stop streaming completely. Only because I just don't like waking them up. And believe it or not, right now it is 10:21 in the UK, and this is the same time when I first started my longest stream. I clicked start stream on OBS right now, and I waited till 11 o'clock, and that's when I began the longest stream ever, which lasted till about, I think it was 12 o'clock. No, it was before 12. But unfortunately, due to a connection error, which occurred towards the end, I basically failed to reach 15 hours, which was a shame. Instead, 4 hours was cut off, which pissed me off. But right, let's focus on the house. So, the majority of my houses will contain these materials here that are being shown right now. So yeah, these are the materials. These are the 9 main materials which will be used. Oh, sorry to break it to you. There's 10. Cobblestone. That wasn't me being cheeky there. That was just me just genuinely forgetting. Also, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with this thing anymore. I said I was going to build it. I started building it, and then pretty much it's just useless. Like, when you go down here, you hit your head a few times. Ow. I will make this taller, don't worry. And then you pretty much just hit a dead end. You keep on travelling. You hit a few caves. It's pretty much just a mine shaft right now, except it's weak. And yeah, and then you just hit the ocean. And from that point, I'm aiming for over there. So pretty much I'm gonna have to keep working on it. But you know what? Let me put that down on the list. As you can see, suggestion is empty. So there we go. So we change 69 to 70. And now we've only got 30 suggestions left. Well, for you guys to submit. So the first house I'm going to build will be centered right here. So I'll put the shovel away for now. So it'll begin with a 7x7. Well, no, it won't be a 7x7. It's gonna be a 7x5. It's gonna be a small house. It won't be too big. It'll just be a little tiny house where you can pretty much just get settled in. And that wasn't a voice crack then, that was just me putting a bit of emphasis on a few words. Which I'm apparently famous for. Because my mate Callum just always bursts out laughing when I put emphasis on the word. Words. Yeah, that wasn't funny at all. I tried. So I'm going to go for a strange design now, where it looks something. One moment. Nothing happened. Okay. You know what? Okay, I've decided I'm not going to end the stream. However, I'm going to build 3 houses, but you won't hear me talking. So, yeah. So, turn off the microphone.